Vibes in 5.
Sure.
Check it out. Okay. Ghanaian music is disorganized, the trend is monopolized, but I'm here to pave a new way. HIPLIFE is back in the new day, I got new clicks on the replay. I remember years in delay, my deep rap make you feel some type of way. I hope my contribution to the game will turn a new page. I smash the padlocks and get the real music out the cage. Cause it's the new play spotlight on stage. I'm in the flip mode of rampage, what these other rappers do is garbage. I'm the entrance of light to kick through and light the dark age. My rappers protest, what is competition if you can't contest? Until my album emerged, then you can explicate the content. Yo can see I'm on a conquest. The industry's full of critics and media politics. Bloggers taking advantage of new rappers, yo wankers. I remain unbreakable, my lyrics is impeccable. Y'all can see I'm pro capable. My army carry was 100 pound, the enemy cower. Now test the portion of your waist and tell me it's sour. What a skill if you ain't making money with the skill to foot the bill. My punchline contribution is true. This fake rappers is what I'm trying to kill. I'm the sickest addicted to rap like popping pills. Check it out.
Yeah.
Coming for your mind.
Oh. Kishbone.
Vibes in 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
We're going again. Kishbone still on Vibes in 5.
I thought I said HIPLIFE is dead, but it's resurrected, you know what I'm saying? Check
Yeah.
it out.
One more time.
They put music in war, sex, and violence, but I got something different for the audience. Talk is cheap and y'all be too quiet. I have the voice of rapper breaking silence. You're the rhythm of science. I'm a newborn in this game with a vision that is radical and untamed. I cannot be blamed. The mission is hip hop, a fire and the flame. The manifestations won't stop. Watch how I spit and make the game pop. My rap attack is like a lynch mob. I'm on point so I can't flop. Watch how I move up the notch right to the top. I hope that you can see me paint a perfect picture that you can't crop. They know I got heated so I'm hot. This is beginning from the last show. I feel like Nash. All I need is one mic so I can speak my mind through the speaker. I have dreams like Martin Luther. That's why I got the diaries documented. My count. HIPLIFE is misrepresented, but thanks to Bob for the plan we call executed. Greatest of all time, this cannot be underrated. Since the born shot me industry be constipated, I try hard to get me signed. Hammers last 2 on my mind. I can't afford to stay behind. Yeah, I'm the next big thing in GH. Okay, can you see what I see? It's bigger than your PH degree. Okay, if you know degree, better go burn the seed. Okay, check it out. Just
Yeah.
be on the lookout for straight up mess. Yeah.
Kishbone.
Check it out.
Freestyle
Coming for
session
your
on
mind.
Vibes in 5. Unsung.
Yeah.
And yes, that's what I'm talking about. I think we can hold it here and we start a conversation here on Vibes in 5 Ghana's only social media select talk show. And yes, Kishbone started it off on a big note, on a hot note, on a spectacular note, and that's rap we're talking about. Definitely, yo. Nigga, you tight.
I'm good, man. Thanks, man.
Yo, when do you begin?
Well, this is a basic question to every musician and rapper. Any rapper will say I started this since I was born, man.
Yeah.
But strictly, early 95. I remember when I went to...
I think that was just a year after Reggie Rockstone had you know, shown up with HIPLIFE in Ghana.
I got a little story about that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to spit it on the next beat.
Okay.
I'm saying I got some
story.
diaries. I got some diaries piled up about Ghana music.
Okay.
I'm saying HIPLIFE and how it started and how it died eventually.
Is HIPLIFE dead?
Yeah, that's what I want to say.
You think HIPLIFE is
I
dead?
think it's dead. There's a whole lot of issues, man. A whole lot of factors, like contributing factors, you know, toward that. The reason I say HIPLIFE is dead is because see how Reggie Rockstone started. Now Reggie came up with nightlife in Accra.
Yeah, nightlife in Accra.
It was a bang.
Yeah.
And I remember as a youth, you know, as a little dude growing up in the hood and listening to Reggie Rockstone's Nightlife in Accra. I first saw it on TV, so I bought the album, the whole Maka album, and then I got the chance to listen to the whole album, what was really on it, because that song really hit me and it was in English.
Yeah.
And I realized on the album there were some hot MCs like Kwasi, Cy Lover,
Yeah, Cy Lover.
Freddie Funkstone, and Co. I think Mesa 2 was on it.
Yeah.
Now there's this song that was called Universal Ecstasy. It was a dope song, man. I could rap that song off here.
Do it. Just a bit of it. Just a bit of it. So people know exactly what you're talking about.
You see?
Yeah.
So it was like, I compliment the bargaining and the hardcore with every other day's reminiscing of the day before. We puff the boom all we have to do, all we got our own laws. That's how the hook goes. The type of level the swing going, this classified as universal ecstasy. I never learned to stop my nigga to get the best of me, cause I graduated from the street corner university. And the way I learned to rise above the basic type of adversities, you can never be a friend of me, remain an enemy while I remain unanimous and honest. I want to keep the universal exodus selector was full. I can take you when it's trying to swear the emperor. So when it's time for us to bust, my temper land struck the earth course, competition gets crushed. Watch the end queen to create the traded man of force. I compliment the mother by gain and hardcore. With every other day, it's reminiscent of the day before. Rip off the boom, all we have to do, all we got our own laws. And when it's time for us to parents now we do it and for. Why you were content for using up your mental? When I try my visual, it's usual. Because this is usual. You know, it was doing like that. Yeah. So I was like kicking this overhead, man. I was like, I went to Club the first year, and there was this variety night show, and then I decided to use that opportunity to grab the mic for the first time. And I tell you, grabbing the mic and spinning Reggie Rockstone's Boy
was crazy.
You know, was crazy. I was like, everybody was down with that. I'm like, yeah. You know, boys came up to me after the show and was like, yeah, this is it, man. But, you know, that made me feel something different. I was like, ushered into
something fresh.
Yeah, fresh. Like, that was where I realized what I could also do. Personally, musically with my skill, you know, rapping somebody's song so well.
Yeah.
How about writing mine too?
Yeah.
So that got me intrigued and decided to write my own lyrics. And then I started writing mine, and it was dope. So stage after stage performances in school.
Yeah.
You know.
So then, now back to the question. You're saying HIPLIFE is dead, and you say a lot of factors contributed to the death of HIPLIFE.
Now, you hear me rapping like this, right? That was Kwasi.
Yeah.
First rap I did.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Reggie Rockstone's version too
was crazy.
So, for me, I expected much after that.
Now, you expected to see a lot more.
I expected to see a lot more after that album was released, man. Yo, let me tell you, that album was crazy. And it was like inspired a whole lot of rappers underground.
And you think Reggie Rockstone hasn't lived up to expectation?
He hasn't. You know, the story I'm about to say in the next beat will elaborate more on that. At a point in time, I realized he came up with an album called The Last Show. I'm like, yo, what you trying to say, man?
He hasn't even started.
you talk about Last Show, it means you stop rapping. So why you just start this, man? You can't start and stop in the way because a lot of people are looking up to you like, yeah. So I was one of those cats in the hood, underground MC, looking up to Reggie Rockstone.
Who got inspired by Reggie Rockstone. Now, Obrafo came to do his bit.
Obrafo was crazy. I love Obrafo. Obrafo saved the game.
He saved the game.
You know what I'm saying? He saved the game with Paimuka.
Wow.
And it was crazy. I'm not even talking about his Kwame Nkrumah song and all that,
but Obrafo saved the game.
Saved the game.
And we still have top rappers. Sarkodie is in the mix too.
And Obrafo ushered underground rappers like Okra, Tom David, Yao Don't Call, Pop Skinny, Paul Kese,
and all them
and
crazy guys.
Cole,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the game was saved and it actually ushered the real thing into the scenario for everybody to understand that this is what it is. You see, what I'm trying to say is that HIPLIFE, when it was introduced, should have been maintained on that rap level. HIPLIFE can't be high life.
Yeah.
For all the other stuff that these other dudes do, singing on the nice beats, is high life.
Yeah.
But it's in a much more modified form. It's not on
so
the
it's
acoustic.
Like a modified kind of high life.
Yeah, it's no longer on the acoustic guitar and the, you know, the live drums and stuff. Now it's being electronic. So it should advance and we should maintain the high life. You know how high life hits people outside of Ghana?
Yeah.
It moves them, white people especially.
Yeah. And you were thinking we could have kept HIPLIFE on that level too.
Yeah, I think that was Reggie Rockstone's vision. He wanted to make the local dialect much more dominant with the rap thing, you know, infused into the rap thing, not necessarily English.
But he achieved it.
Yeah, he achieved it. He could do the he introduced. He wanted everybody to understand that you could do the tree and the English too at the same time.
Yeah.
So that's how I saw it. So I'm like, okay, now everybody's trying to get into it. When he released the Chobo, everybody was like, yeah, Charlie, it means we can use the local dialect to rap.
To rap. But do you rap in a local dialect?
Yeah, I rap in the local. I rap in Fanti.
You rap in Fanti, and you do English as well. I think you're one of best lyricists I've had on this show. I can mention names like Obibini. I can mention names like Gemini, Don Ichi. I've had some crazy rappers. Richie Rhymes. These are up and coming artists who are doing so well. And you coming and spitting bars like that, I was highly impressed. In fact, I am still impressed based on where you got your inspiration from, and that's Reggie Rockstone.
Sure.
Do you take inspiration from Sarkodie as well?
I just want to be honest, man. I'm not like hating on that dude, man. But Sarkodie got skill. I mean, he can really drop them bars, man. But his lyrics don't really move me.
His lyrics don't really move you, but he got skills.
But he got skills.
He got bars as well.
He got flair, you know what I'm saying? He really got attitude for the rap. But the credit I'll give to Sarkodie is his Bossy song. I love the rap he did on
Bossy he did on the rap he did on Bossy.
The rap he did on Bossy was sick.
Wow.
For that one, I'll be honest with him. Yeah, he should do much more of that. Because a lot of people is looking up to him. See, the commercial is good, it's nice. Yeah, that's where you make the money, get the people dancing to your song and all that. But when it comes to the real thing, you just keep it real, man. You can't kill this.
You can kill this.
This hip hop, man. It's life.
So can you resurrect HIPLIFE?
That's my dream. That's my vision, and that's what I'm about to do. I think I've just done it. And you're looking at me, you should see the realness of what I'm saying, man. Because your skills ain't dead yet. Azonto came, Majama came, and all that. But that shouldn't deter you from keeping up to the real thing you do all the time. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you ain't dead. It's just that the game is slow. So wake up, son. Listen to me. Go back to Maka album, Reggie Rockstone, and learn something from there. Listen to Mensa. Listen to Sarkodie is good. Listen to Obrafour. Listen to Okra Tom David. Listen to Yadonko. Listen to all them dope last two rappers, man. That's where it started, and that's how it should continue. HIPLIFE is back alive, man. Telling you.
So are you? You have to be honest with me on this one. Are you disappointed with our forebears when it comes to HIPLIFE? Are you disappointed?
Yeah, they did not handle the game well. And look at Obo coming to tell us we're killing the game. Who is killing the game, man? You and who is killing the game?
Now he is one of them,
and he's
according to the song. So
yeah,
who else
is killing the game?
Maybe he and his cohorts.
Of course. So you don't do silly songs. Let me put it that way.
Oh, so that song was silly.
It was silly, and then Atupajenje was silly.
So Atupajenje was silly.
You can't tell us we're killing the game, and then you come back with Atupajenje. What you trying to tell us? It's crazy. I mean, can you imagine?
But
there was a remix to the song
it's quite possible.
That was a dirge they sang for HIPLIFE.
That's why I said that was a dirge they sang for HIPLIFE
when it
killing
died.
The game.
Killing the game. Actually, they killed that song. They killed HIPLIFE on that song, with that song.
Ochami Kwame is one of the best rappers we have. Undoubtedly. Has he also done something wrong in making sure HIPLIFE stays?
Well,
HIPLIFE does.
He was put on the song by Obo.
For killing the game.
For killing the game.
Do you think he should have declined to be on the song?
If it was for monetary purposes, I don't want to say that. I don't know, but I think he shouldn't have been on that song.
Ochami Kwame shouldn't have been
on that song. They actually sang the dirge
for HIPLIFE.
For the king, for HIPLIFE when he died.
You are hurt.
They actually, I was broken-hearted, man.
And you still hurt.
What I do is no joke, man. I could be one of the underground unknown MCs, but this is how I'm telling Ghana that it's killing us. You know what I'm saying? If you really want some good stuff to listen to, then you should give us the opportunity to, because we got a whole lot of stuff for you. And something good music. You don't even know what good music is, man. Something that makes you move your waist and get drunk and want to go home with a lady and bang hair ain't good music.
That ain't good music.
That's demoralizing. You can listen to love songs, that's especially for romance, man. But you can't make a hit song that makes you move your waist, get drunk, and want to go out with that lady or that guy.
Do you have any song like that?
I don't know, man, if I could even write a song like that.
You don't know if you could even write a song that'll make you go out, dance, get some drink, get a lady, go, lay her.
I make songs that make you sit and listen and think.
So you do sit songs?
If you can get up and dance to it, fine. Hip hop is good, man. It's good when you bounce to them kicks and bass drums and all that. But Listen, the music that makes you sit and listen and think is the best. Look at Bob Marley. Yeah, you can skank to some of his songs, but you usually do the listening. The words get into you much more than
the fun you're having with the song.
You know, and the fans and whatever. And it's not about even smoking weed and all that, but there's much more to that. You know, and the CIA in America realized that, yo, these lyrics coming from this guy, and not that he smoked weed or something, but the lyrics coming from this guy is too deep, man. It's shaking our system. It's waking the people up to realize how we're manipulating them. So we should
get rid of him.
I'm saying.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Cape Coast.
Okay.
I was born in Tema, but we moved out of Tema to Cape Coast.
So you grew up in Cape Coast.
I grew up in Cape Coast.
Whew. Wow. I'm impressed with your stance and how you explain it. But should you be caught in the same way? I'm sure back in the day, maybe Reggie spoke the same way you're speaking. Maybe your brother spoke the same way you're speaking. But today it's a different story. Should you be caught in that same way? What should be done to you?
Yeah, I could be held responsible, man. Anybody could come up to me and tell me I failed, man. And I want to build up on the mistakes of the fathers, man.
Yeah.
In his story, one of the songs I wrote, I'm like, I'm going to continue from where he stopped. Disputably, I had to write a song and name it Maka Maka. I proved the point.
Now, you know what? Noise. Shall we do that on the beat? I think that is a Reggie Rockstone. That's a Reggie Rockstone, but I think we should do that.
Okay. Vibes in 5 with Arnold Kishbone. Represent SDT. G. Okay. Yeah. I feel like it's still 95, the first time I grabbed the mic on stage and spit Reggie Rockstone way. I felt good rapping his rhymes since I'm shanty, but living in Gold Coast got me rapping fancy. I had dreams of rapping like Reggie Rock, living for hip hop and being a spot. Yeah, all I knew was Reggie Rockstone. I went to poetry and made me a nickname as Kishbone. This name became a household 3 years in a row. I was great, but still remain Kish. I just feel like Reggie Rock when my can't hate. I shine a stick the first time and fake stuff that I can't spit. 7 minutes on their feet cause they can't sit. Boys all up back and told me that was sick. From then I knew I'm good as rapping fancy in English. I gazed at the crowd and told myself this is it. Okay, check it out. I said it cause I said it. If life is dead, the showbiz is pathetic. Check it out. I can't bang in my car till 3 years was over. I became a grandmother. I told mom school days is over. I got a degree to be a rapper. She asked many questions, but HIPLIFE's the answer. I took the courage from book back, but my wall turned black. It's like I had to stay way back. There's not been much drama since I had Reggie Rock and Mensa. Can HIPLIFE survive the danger? HIPLIFE needed an executioner or Bravo was the answer. The truth is Paimuka. I felt good like Silava, and so I had to keep the ink from my pen still bleeding on paper. I told my baby mama one day I'm gonna work with Hammer and be one of Ghana's greatest rapper. I worked hard to make the best move. Coco Belly took me to JQ, but his beats was great. He told me to wait, but that was waste, cause Nemo rhymes is too complex for the jump beats he could make. That was my first mistake. Check it out. Yeah, I said it cause I said it. HIPLIFE is dead. This showbiz is pathetic. Maka. I said it cause I said it. HIPLIFE is dead. The showbiz is pathetic. Okay. Maka. Check it out.
Yo, yeah. Go on. Kishbone.
Listen. Okay. Yeah. I knew it would take time for me to blow. Things were moving kinda slow, but always good for me to grow. Though I was discouraged by Reggie Rock's last show, Hammer was my last hope. Laid underground in Gold Coast, I put the game in the east in the scope and did the hard work at home and learned how to make dope beats on the FL studio. I'm sick of what I hear on TV and radio. The last song I kept banging in my stereo was CZO. I feel like throwing one stone. So I leave Gold Coast to a crowd with my demo and spoke with Hammer on the phone. I told him I got a masterpiece for him to listen. He told me to sign up and get prepared for audition.
Yeah, go on. I stopped that for you. Kishbone. Oh.
Yeah, I've been waiting to spit this shit, man.
Yo.
I'm telling you.
Are you
I've been
satisfied?
waiting to
That
spit
means
this,
we
man.
still have a lot to spit. I have time for
I'm
you.
telling you, man.
Trust me.
I got a lot to say, though, but I can't say all. Though,
You can't
but
say all, though.
I can say as much as I could.
That's true. That's true.
Every
So,
time I got it,
what kind of songs do you do? I mean, we're getting to the end of this because this is heavy. What kind of songs do you do?
You know, I always say my music is so unpopular and complicated, man.
Your music is so unpopular and complicated, but you still do it anyway.
And it's insignificant because that's not what basically the people want to listen to right now.
Wow.
They don't want to hear that, man. Something that makes them sit and think.
They don't want to hear it.
A lot of people don't want right now because, you know, a great man once said that if you want to put the truth, you want to hide the truth from a black man,
put it in a book.
So it's like Rascal said, he said most black people don't read. You know what I mean? And it's a heavy punchline. Like I always remember this in his rap. Like, yeah, a lot of black people
don't read,
and it's affecting us actually. So most often, because we don't read and know what's going on or something better to talk about, we resort to talking about crap.
Yeah.
And that's how it ends up in the music.
So do you
Comes into the public.
or have you spotted a lot of crap songs in the system?
Yeah, a lot, man. Even from these so-called recent new artists who claim to be dope rappers, man, their punchlines is weak, man.
Their punchlines is weak.
I see their punchlines. Yeah, their metaphors, I like their metaphors, but their metaphors is not called for at this moment.
The metaphors is not called for at this moment.
You know, like, I listen to bars like, something, I'll make you sick, like, to your stomach, like, something, you know, it don't make sense to me, like, no, I can't say it exactly how they say it, but you know, when they say it and you think of it,
it doesn't make sense.
It don't make sense. I was reading an article online about 20 whack Ghanaian rappers,
yeah,
and a whole lot of people were mentioning. I'm like, okay, no doubt, man, because if I don't want to mention names, man,
but you can if you want to.
But those in the mainstream had their names in there. Payday was among.
Okay.
Marcus was among. Macho Rapper was among.
Macho Rapper, man. That guy is crazy. No, Kishbone, don't do this. So, Macho Rapper, who else was among?
No, I ain't dissing no one.
No,
man,
of course.
I'm being honest. We got to step this game up. You know what I'm saying? It's not a joke. See how it started.
You want to do a feature?
Yeah.
With who?
I would love to do a feature with Bradford or Sarkodie.
Bradford Sarkodie. You'd like to do a feature with Sarkodie. Even though his punchlines don't hit you, you still would like to do a feature with Sarkodie.
I love his bossy song. I said that before.
Yeah, you said that. You said that. Honestly.
And his recent one he did with Manifest.
Yeah.
I love it.
Okay.
Bars.
So then you just being honest. What you love, you state it. What you don't love, you leave it out.
Sure. And I know a lot of people don't like Sarkodie's song.
Okay.
But they love most of it because, I mean, the hard part of it, the hardcore part of it.
They love it.
I know. See, I ain't just saying this, man. But I hear people talking in the ghettos, man, like in the hood. Charlie Sarkodie, they think they, but it's not that they're hating on him or something, but they're just trying to be on it because they're real. And let me tell you, a lot of real people out there waiting to hear some real bars.
Yeah, true.
Honestly.
So if we want to get in touch with Kishbone on social media, where do we go?
Okay, I'm Moses Tremantin. That's my real name on
Moses
Facebook.
Moses Tremantin.
Mosis, not with the E, not the E, the Moses with the E, but it's I.
All right.
The I is major and it's a capital.
Okay, Moses Tremantin on Facebook.
Sure.
That's where we can link up with.
Sure.
Do you have some of your songs on there?
Yeah, I got my songs on iTunes, on Spotify. I got songs on reverb.hawkshare.com. I got my songs on beatstars.com.
And how is sales going? Spotify, Hawkshare?
It's good. We just
Reverb
started.
Nation
My
and all.
manager just uploaded these songs there.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's going well so far, so good.
It's good. So far, so good. And my music is, like I told you, it's
insignificant
in Ghana. It's being listened to by a whole lot of,
By those who want to read?
Those who are interested in listening to
those who are interested in listening to the truth.
I sent you some couple of
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah, you did. And I'm gonna be using it.
Okay, Truth was one of the songs that added to it, so you can play for them to listen.
Most definitely. Kishbone, it's a pleasure having you on Vibes in 5, and I think I've enjoyed this session. Truth hurts, but somebody has to have the balls to say.
I've been waiting for this opportunity, man. Honestly, I want to say this for a very long time, man. Listen, if y'all give me the opportunity, I can change this game, man. And I know a whole lot of people wake up to this and change the game for good. You know what I'm saying?
Of HIPLIFE. My name is Arnold Mensalavanyon, popularly known as and then you can watch Vibes in 5 on the Xylophone TV. Yes, we're on Xylophone TV now, so you can catch Vibes in 5 on there. Watch and follow the trends in GH Showbiz. Trust me, we everywhere. Vibes in 5, that's what I'm talking about. Bruh, you see me?